You ready?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Demi,
My name's Millie.
and this is our first podcast ever. So give a like, subscribe, comment, whatever. We're gonna be talking about a lot of things today, and it's mostly going to be about us and a little bit of the trending topics. All right.
I
So, Millie, tell me about yourself.
honestly, my name's Millie. I'm 26 years old. I served in the Marine Corps for 4 years, got out, did my contract honorably, became a correctional officer, and I just ended up getting into streaming, podcasts, doing skits. And I mean, I just kind of enjoy it. It's a good hobby to do.
Yeah. Yeah, doing skits is fun.
Yeah,
Not
it
gonna
is.
lie, yeah.
Especially when, the water hit your face on that one.
The best part about doing skits is that we're still broke. So like, if you guys could just subscribe. But yeah, man. I'm Dimitri. I'm from New York originally, the Bronx, New York. A lot of people always talk shit saying, "Oh, I'm from the Bronx" or whatever. Like, shut up, bro. Anyways, I served in the army honorably under honorable conditions. But
He had to
yeah, and then
specify that one.
yeah, so I did a lot of shit in my past, and now that led me into the fitness industry. So by into the fitness industry, I mean not really in the fitness industry, but I'm trying to be. You know what I'm saying? But I do like streaming. I like making skits and stuff. So and we're doing this podcast because we want to spread a lot of information. I have a lot of information to spread about, you know, Bible study and you know, nutritional facts that most coaches won't really give out, this information, and they kind of make you pay like a crazy price just to see it. I have literally the book, and my uncle, he was a bodybuilder for 20 plus years, and he gave me the Bible right before he passed away. So I got that Bible. If y'all want to hear about it, you let me know, and I will talk about it. But anyways, let's talk about some damn UFOs, bro.
Tell me about it, man. I swear, people be talking about like the Chinese balloon. Have you heard about that?
Yeah.
Freaking people be like, "Oh, all these UFOs," but you never know. I don't know. What you think about them?
It's crazy because like after the Chinese balloon was shot down, then they're like, oh yeah, we see three other flying objects that are shot down, and they're not telling us what these objects are. Like they were quick to tell us what the Chinese balloon is, but they're not telling us what these other three objects that they shot down were. So it's like
they be withholding a lot of information. That's what that is.
Yeah. So basically, if you sign up for like sign your life away to shit like that, and then and you're stuck dealing with it, like keep going. You know what I'm saying? But escape the matrix if you can.
Escape the matrix.
But yeah. So we don't know what those UFOs are. I kind of want to do some research on it though, see what's going on. But the more research you do, the further
aliens?
the rabbit hole. I don't know, bro. We'll find out. We'll find out.
Yeah, eventually, maybe. Who knows? Maybe one day we will run into some aliens, I mean, they're already talking about trying to get people on Mars, but that's not going to happen for years. So, I mean, Who knows what?
I don't know, bro. Like, low key, because I also seen, like, this video of Elon Musk talking about, like, the one world order. There's, like, some one world order or one world government summit or committee or whatever the fuck. Like, some
What's
like,
that about?
I just saw a short video of like why like Elon Musk's kind of opinion on why it wouldn't be a good idea, because like like he was explaining something about like the Romans, like how the Romans empire collapsed, and at the same time like the Israelis empire like rose, or like vice versa, whatever. So like if we're all under just one government and we collapse as one government, then like we're all fucked. Versus like, oh, we fucked up over here, but like over here is still good. You know what I'm saying? So,
Do you think it's any more fucked than we already are?
personally, I feel like I don't know, bro, because there's also been a lot of revelations happening. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. I'm not too versed in it, but I think like the end of times is coming, and like God is deciding that, not like us
Hey,
like people think.
just, come here, work hard, then ultimately, you meet your end. But
Yeah. On a side note though, we're coming up with a new skit. So like our old skits were pretty funny like when we were making them.
yeah, I thought they were hilarious, man. I was like,
Yeah.
man, this has to be the one that gets a lot of views too. And I'm just like, bruh.
And then we look at it and it's like 900 views, like
I
like a
honestly
couple
feel
hundred
like,
likes, but I feel like we just started, so it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. We just started.
yeah, I honestly feel like the videos that we don't put as much effort into is the ones that actually get a lot more of the views too. That's the crazy part. The ones that we actually put time and effort into, it just like doesn't get as many.
Yeah. Um, we did a lot of put a lot of work into that first one though, which honestly it started off slow, but then it started picking up. Like I think it was because of like the sitcom style with like the background laughs and shit. I think that made it kind of funny, but like what we were saying in that one wasn't really funny or like interesting. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of just random shit we were spewing out. And honestly, that's most of our content is like we will come up with something. Like we'll have like a general idea of what we want. And then we'll meet up at a certain time cuz we have like very tight schedules to meet up because of work and stuff. And then we'll like get there and we're like start filming and then like on the fly as we're filming we're coming up with shit, so like we might retake one or two times just to like get what we're saying right, but like we're trying to make a fluent conversation out of nothing. Like we don't have no script, we're just improvising.
Except for the one with the guitar, we had to do that one 3 times because he messed up, then I messed up, and then we got it right the third time.
Yeah, he fucked that up. Fucking the first time he threw the water, I laughed. That was me. I laughed. I thought it was mad funny because I was anticipating it. The second time, do it on my shoulder. Missed my face, but like do it on my clothes and my shoulder, bro. Like it was cold as hell that day too.
And then the third time, I got it right in his face.
Yeah, that third time, that third shot was perfect. I was glad it was over though after that time because it was like 20 degrees outside, bro. We thought of just doing it. Like I said, we thought of it on the fly. It was like this would be mad funny if we did this, So
Yeah, so like you were saying before, we just kind of come up with ideas, and he'll end up writing them down, or I'll write them down, and we kind of just like have this one idea, but don't go along with the whole thing, and then we kind of put each other's input on how to make this like a good skit. So, which makes it pretty funny.
Yeah, we have a lot of skits that we're gonna be filming. We just kind of took the 2 weeks off, the past 2 weeks. It's been kind of slow on us because he went on vacation and our videographer went on vacation this week. She's coming back from Paris. Saturday, I think. So Saturday we might be filming another skit, which is, I feel like our skits are gradually getting better because like we're getting more comfortable behind the camera and filming in public. At first it was a little nerve wracking because the very first video that we shot, a police officer came out of nowhere and like freaking like he saw my plates were out of date.
Yeah. Out of date by how long?
We're not gonna talk about that right now. And he was like, he's like, it's funny because you're mimicking a cop, but then at the same time your plate's out of date. So like, I was like, yeah, I got you. I'm gonna fix him right now, But that was a little bit nerve wracking. And then we shot another film in the woods. But there was a lot of people like kind of watching like what we were doing because they didn't know what we were doing. We were just kind of just doing random shit in the woods, obviously. And I was staying in character pretty good. I felt like it caught him off guard, OD.
That one did catch me off guard, especially when he like took off his shirt and then started doing them squats with the stick. I was just like,
Yeah, that I thought of that on the fly. Honestly, that all the skits we thought of shit on the fly. So like if I start doing something random, the whole thing is like we're both trying to stay in character without breaking character, and we're trying to film it all in one shot. The only thing we will refilm is like if we're having a conversation in the beginning and it doesn't make sense, or if wherever the videographer is standing, it doesn't feel right. So we like want to reshoot that part. But other than that, the whole skit is literally improvised. Like it's just random shit we're just throwing out. And I think like we have a good connection when it comes to like talking shit about anything. To be honest, like having a military background.
That's actually how we became friends because I found out he was in the Army and then I was in the Marine Corps. And we just kind of started talking shit back and forth and cracking jokes. And then we were just like, oh, yeah, I like you. I like you too, man.
Yeah, that shit was funny. Like we used to, so we met doing correction officer, uh, and that was pretty fun.
That was
doing
pretty
that.
funny.
Yeah.
Got a lot of experience, seen a lot of stuff.
Yeah, stuff you're not supposed to talk about. But yeah, that was pretty funny.
Hey, we ain't correctional officers anymore, so
yeah,
it don't really matter.
yeah, we're good. We ain't gotta talk about that. But yeah, there was a lot of shit going on. It was pretty funny though for the most part. Especially because this fucking guy. They I don't know, bro.
What?
You're fucking this dude right here, bro. Like if you want to get into some shit, like you got to be his partner for the day. If you want to get to some shit, if you want to chill and relax and like not have a shitty day, then like you hang out with me. I'm the.
That's not even true, man. There's a lot of days I just like to chill, man. I was mad respectful to freaking the inmates, and they were mad respectful to me. But
I don't know.
Sometimes you just gotta have to do what you gotta do, man. It's not the easiest, but I mean, ultimately, I respected everybody in there. I didn't really care what they were in there for. I didn't really, when you're in there, it's just everybody's equal.
Yeah, the thing is like so like we'll go in there, right? Say like the normal day, we'll just go in, we'll clock in, whatever, and we'll be like telling our dorm what to do. So like for me in the morning, I'm like, yo, breakfast chow, fucking dorm 1, come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like regular shit. This dude's like, wake the fuck up, breakfast chow, let's go, get your ass awake. Like fucking like, I'm like, bro, chill. This ain't the Marines, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, chill. Like, damn, bro. Like, I would rock your ass if you woke me up like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker.
Man, we didn't have to. Freaking no. Sometimes, yeah, because sometimes it'd be irritating when I go in there and I'd be like, "Hey, everybody wake up," and then be like, "Oh no," or they'll say, "Oh no, I'm not. I'm gonna sleep in." No, you got to get up to do breakfast show. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, but I'm not. I wasn't always like that though.
Yeah,
like,
I thought
there was a lot of days I was just chill, man. But
yeah, I thought it was pretty funny though, cause especially like if my dorm or where I was at was like nothing, no activity. It was just like a regular chill ass day. Something will be going on like across the whole like other side of the prison, and then they'd be on the radio like obviously like, oh my god, like emergency code, whatever. And I'll be sprinting all the way over there, and the first ones to always get there would be like me, him, and like a couple other guys known as like the Suicide Squad or like 21. Fucking so like fucking Channing Tatum and what's his name? From 21 Jump Street. But fucking and it'd be fucking hilarious because I'd get over there and this fucking doofus, he's always dropping some shit. He dropped his cuffs, his radio, like mad shit. You know what I'm saying? So like you just be running and just be dropping everything out your pocket. And I'm just like, bro, like
we did not have to go into that.
Yeah, bro. This dude would drop every fucking thing out his pockets to try to get there first and still be last.
He just knows that's a lie because I'm a lot quicker than him.
That's cap. We could race right now, bro. We could literally set up this podcast and aim it out the window, race right now.
Pretty good. But I mean, no, not every time. Sometimes the radio would come out, but man, I was hoping that we didn't have to talk about that, man.
This dude's out here running over there with no handcuffs in his back pocket. Why? Because I got it. Because it fell. And if you ask him why am I behind him if I'm faster than him, right? It's because I'm coming from like our dorm that's further away from his dorm to the incident. So I'm like catching up to him and seeing shit fall out of his pocket at the same time. Picking up the shit, giving it to him, and still beating him there. That's how quick I was. Just saying, bro.
He trying to be impressive.
I'm just saying, bro.
That's quick, a huge lie.
Quick speed, bro. I'm just saying. They don't do that shit in the Marines, bro. They don't do that in the Marines. Marines don't run that fast.
We went a hell of a lot faster than the army.
It's cat.
What's your PT test? Like what? 2 miles, 1.5, 20 minutes.
I don't even know what it is now. Everything changed now, bro. You can't even cap. Everything changed now.
Did you hear about that whole thing in the Marine Corps, man, where they're trying to change the sir, ma'am stuff
Nah.
for gender equality?
So what is it now?
I don't know. That's the thing. I just heard something on the news saying they were trying to change the whole sir, ma'am for like, I don't know, man. I don't know what this freaking
Yeah, that's
world's come
crazy.
to.
Bro, to be honest, bro, it is what it is. You could be whatever you want to be. You identify whatever you want to identify as. You know what I'm saying?
It is what it is. I mean,
at the end of the day,
everybody's their own person.
I'ma still say yes sir, yes ma'am. If you know what I'm saying, if we're having a conversation, obviously. But like, if you get mad because I called you a ma'am, and you're actually a bottle of water today, and then tomorrow you want to claim yourself as a goat, like that's, bro. Like you can't be switching syllables every day. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to stick to one thing. You know what I'm saying? If you a dishwasher today, you a dishwasher tomorrow.
Yeah, can't be no dryer, man. But yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why they doing that. Honestly, they've been changing a lot of stuff, man. Like the whole tattoo thing. Apparently, they could have sleeves now, but I don't know if that's changed again. But I looked it up, and they started letting people have sleeves. What?
I'm still on the fact. My man said, "Yeah, can't be a dryer." Like my boy, what? I was like, "What the? Yo, this dude out here crazy." All right. Anyways, yeah, bro. Let's talk about Fletzy actually.
Fletzy
for TSA. Yeah, Fletzy was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was.
I ain't gonna lie.
Had a good time.
I met a lot of cool people out there.
I met people from all over the world, man.
All over
Puerto Rico.
Yeah, and all my TSA people watching this. If you've been a Fletzy and you're married and you know what you did, go ahead and log out for me. go ahead and log out for me, because there's a lot of people out there doing some crazy things. You know what I'm saying? And they got a whole ring on their finger. I'm just saying. That joint was crazy. Fletzy was dope though. Honestly, it was dope. It was like nice weather. It was mad warm out there. We was playing basketball. We was going to parties, like clubbing and stuff. I met a lot of people like within that area too, which I've never been to that area. I didn't even know that area existed. But it looked like a little small Hawaii. Like I've been to Hawaii, so I could say like it looked like a small Hawaii, but like it did, low key.
Yeah, see, mine was pretty fun too, man. Went to Six Flags, went to a couple bars, chilled, honestly, and then came back. But I mean, you meet a whole lot of people out there as well, because like I said, there's people all across the world that come out and be in your class, and you just get to chill with them for however long you're there for.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, after class, I think our like routine was like right after class, either go to the gym or play basketball, and we play basketball like all night, and then we'll go back to our room, sleep, wake up, and then like on the weekends, obviously like on like a Thursday or Friday, whatever, we'd go off base and like go to some clubs or whatever, some bars.
See, that's where me and you are different though, because my classes were at nighttime, so I honestly only really had the weekends to do stuff, because the morning time I was in school online, so I was doing my online classes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't do that, bro. Yeah. He chose to join the Marines and then go to school online. I chose to join the Army and then to continue to try to make money outside of, working hard in school and shit. Yeah. That's like I'm trying to get out the matrix, bro. Get out the matrix.
Yeah, he would better be homeless,
Hell no. I would never, bro.
You never? You always find a way to do things.
It's crazy too, because I really do always find a way. I find a way every time. Every time I find a way.
As many times as this man's been fired?
I've been fired one single time, bro. Over some BS.
Oh, BS?
Over some BS. We're not even going to get into that, because that's about to be a whole court case. I'm even going to cap.
But anyway, No, but yeah, we've been friends for what? Like
We've been friends since 2020,
2020,
like January 2020. Yeah.
29. Yeah, about 2020. So
That's when
about
I
3 years.
became a corrections, yeah, or joined corrections,
And then
because I had got out the army in November 2019, and then after I got out, I was like on vacation for like a couple months, and then I joined corrections. So it's pretty dope.
yeah, where he sucked at his job, you know.
I was amazing.
Sleeping with the inmates,
Fuck out of here, bro. I would never.
bringing stuff into.
That sounds like some shit you would do though.
Nah, I'm just playing.
My man's was definitely on his knees. Matter of fact, he was known as the guy with the he would put like Velcro on the back of his pants and drop the flap and like put his ass against the gate. And we'd be like, "Yo, Millie, why you're what's going on over there? Why you leaning against the gate? Why your face turning red?" Shit's getting clapped.
Yeah, you could keep dreaming that.
Shit. Nah,
Yeah, but you know, there are a lot. I mean, I don't really want to get into it, but there are a lot of females that be doing some crazy stuff with them inmates.
yeah, that's actually a true story.
That's a whole nother
The thing
story.
with the Velcro flap thing. That's a true story. Like there was this girl that like did that to her pants. Like she altered her pants and was caught lacking like that. Like she's crazy. She's wild. And there's actually another. Like I swear it was like ops in there, bro. Like the female officers, bro, like had to be undercover, like situation set up or undercover something, bro, because they was in there trying. There was one girl trying to flirt with every living, breathing body. It didn't matter. You could be fucking 85 years old, about to be on your deathbed, and she was flirting with you. If you was an officer, obviously. So she was only doing that to officers. But like that dream was crazy.
Yeah, and I know exactly what you're talking about too.
Yeah, that was just, bro. Like I don't even know. And she was married too at the same time. It's crazy, bro. Like it's wild, and it's crazy because like right after I quit, because I quit that job, and I was married at the time, and right after I quit, like fucking, like I ended my marriage and then moved to New York for like a few months to like reset my life up and stuff, and I was just thinking like, damn, bro, like seeing that environment of like I thought the army was bad when it came to wives, but then like civilian life wives are even worse, and I'm like, dang, bro, like do I really want to be like locked up with someone like this? You know what I'm saying? Like hell nah, bro. You better at least be washing the dishes and cooking food.
See,
At least do something.
yeah, I'm engaged. I got my fiance. You know, we've been together for 6 years. She does a lot of stuff. I do a lot of stuff for her too. So
Yeah, you're set, bro.
at the end of the day, it's a team effort. You know, 50-50. But in your situation,
Yeah.
it was like you're giving it all,
Yeah,
and she wasn't giving anything.
Right, I was getting ass, bro. I was getting ass raped. It was crazy. I was
This man
like,
would cook, clean,
I ain't gonna lie,
do the dishes.
but I'd be working. I'd work. Yo, let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you how sad this story is, bro. Real quick, and it involves a dog passing away. Right. I was in the army at the time, or I'm like supporting us. Like we have a whole townhouse, whatever. Right. It's not that big. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a townhouse. And I go to the field for 2 weeks. I come back. Right. I come back from the field to find my dog that I raised. I was raised with this dog since I was like 12 years old. I come back to find my dog dead in the kitchen, bro. Poisoned by like Clorox bleach mop water, whatever. And my ex had left the mop water bucket in the kitchen. And, you know, to this day, she like laughs about it. She's like, oh, it wasn't my fault. Like, bro, like you literally left a whole bucket of Clorox bleach water, whatever, like poison in the kitchen where you put a gate up so like my dog can't leave the kitchen and get water elsewhere, and he has no water in his own food bowl, so he sees this big bucket of water and he's gonna drink from it, and it's not your fault.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She was an evil person, man.
Yeah, right. Like it's crazy. And then I have to come home, I have to cook, I have to clean. Like I'm working all day and I have to come home and like before y'all come for me like, oh, but maybe she's working too. Nah, bro, she's stay at home wife, chilling. Had the life, you know what I'm saying? And I was really giving it, bro. I was giving her the life, bro. All you had to do was make me some grilled chicken, look up some recipes that will make me get shredded, so I could come home and be on like a specific diet, so I could be the most shredded person out here. But nah, instead I had to cook when I got home, and like I'm drained of energy. So most of the time I was just buying like McDonald's and shit, to be honest. But after when I moved to New York and I like left that shit, turned my whole life around, started eating healthy, cooking my own food, learned how to cook real good food. Started following the nutrition plan, and I got really into fitness, and that's kind of what led me into wanting to be a content creator now, as a matter of fact. So I'm thankful for all of those experiences, and I hold no grudges either. So like I'm not gonna like, we're cool now. We have to co-parent. I got a little
See,
kid.
that's also another crazy thing because like every struggle you go through in life, I feel like everything ends up working out in the end, you know? Because I've been through a lot of struggles too, but I
Yeah.
always find a way to get out of certain situations and do, you know, try to become better than what I was yesterday. You know, I try to motivate myself to keep going on.
Yeah. Honestly, and I thank God for most of the stuff that I got out of, cause like I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have done it without God, obviously, leading me in the right direction. But it just seemed like everything that I want the most, and like I want it so bad, and then it just like blows up in my face, and it's like not meant for me. And then next, you know, I'm like left to scramble, and then like when I scramble for something that I actually passionately want, so like there's a difference between wanting something or like um wanting something and needing something. So like I want this, but I need to do this for myself. But I kept wanting this, like, and it was only temporary, and I knew it was temporary, but I was going for it anyway. So I went for that temporary want, and then it blew up in my face, and then I that blew up in my face, and it brought me back to my path, which I feel is more comfortable for me, which is what I'm more passionate about. And not comfortable, it's kind of uncomfortable. So like it's weird how like if you want something, like you want to be a content creator, and this is obviously like not bringing revenue, like money right now, like you know what I'm saying. So you wouldn't go and put all your time into this. You put your time into working your 9 to 5 to get that money, because that's guaranteed money that you're making. Versus this, what we're doing right now, we're talking for free. You know what I'm saying? So like it kind of pushes us away and scares us away from doing what we actually want to do, and like scares us to stay stuck in the system and working a 9 to 5. And that's kind of like
But at the end of the day, you know,
every time that,
sometimes you
yeah,
gotta take risks.
you got to take a risk. And every
So
time something blows up in my face, it leads me back to where I want to be, and where I want, like where I need to be, and where I need to be. I feel like it's like naturally for me is like within here. I just need to like, you know, obviously do more research and get more into like, you know, content creating and stuff, and be more consistent. I feel like I've been very consistent. It's just trying to break through the algorithm, or however you say, or make better content. Like that's kind of what I'm working on, is making better content.
and I was able to we were able to upgrade our stuff as well, you know. So everything's getting better and better. The quality, you know, the skits are gonna get a lot better, I think. So I mean, when we do them and we laugh about them, I mean, at the end of the day, that's what matters. We're having a good time doing it, having fun with it.
Yeah. Yeah, we enjoy it too. So like the biggest thing too is like if we could do this as our job, and as our like this is our lifestyle, is to like to create content, then like bro, our content is only gonna get better from where it's at. Like we started off with like trash quality, and that was like 3 videos ago, and now we have like better quality. We did a podcast kind of like the first time, but the quality was so terrible that we just canceled it. You know what I'm saying? It was that bad. And now we got a new camera, so we're actually doing a podcast now, and it's like there's a lot of room for improvement, obviously. But if you guys stick with us on this journey, bro, and like you know, I'm telling you right now, like we're gonna turn like, bro, Mr. Beast, bro. You ever watch his old videos? Like Mr. Beast when he was like younger, he
Oh
was like,
yeah, I've seen, I've done
yeah,
research on how he started out. He struggled too. Everybody struggles.
everybody's struggle started, and he had posted a video that was inspiring. He's like, and in like 1 year from now, I'm gonna have 10,000 subscribers. In 2 years from now, I'm gonna have this many subscribers. In 10 years from now, I'm gonna have this many subscribers. He told himself that like when he was younger, and then when he got older, or like years later, he rewatches those videos and he's like, oh, like I doubled this number, or like I predicted this number. I feel like that's something we should do for ourselves, you know, is stay consistent, keep dropping content, and try to figure out what the algorithm likes, what people like.
Especially because we try to be original, you know. I mean, there's so many different content creators out there that have done so much, so it is kind of hard. But I mean, it's good when we actually come up with a video for ourselves and then be like, dang, we actually made that. We thought about it, you know. We don't copy people or anything like that.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing is a lot of people like watching copied shit or trending stuff. So like we're trying to stay away from that, but honestly, when it comes to TikTok, we're probably gonna do like a trend here and there of like whatever's trending just to like get pushed through. Because I was looking up like how to like get, you know, recognition on TikTok, like how to start off and how to blow up or whatever. And obviously making our own original content. People are used to seeing the same stuff and like acknowledging the same things on that app. It's so weird. Like you scroll on that app on your For You page and it's like the same video but just different faces and different personalities doing the same video. And like they have
song and everything.
yeah, like same everything, and they have like like 100,000 like likes, comments, like shares, all this stuff. And then like someone like and I'll end up like going on a small creator's account one day, and like they'll have some like real talent. They'll like be really good at acting, making original acting content. They'll be really good at instruments, whatever. And their account doesn't get that much acknowledgement. It's like what's going on, bro? Like this is a real original content. It's amazing, like their talent, and then it doesn't get pushed through the algorithm. What gets pushed through is like some girl fucking doing a floss to like Katy Perry's song, and then like the next video is the same thing, but like now it's a guy doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but in like, how does that shit get pushed? Like, that's not talent.
No,
You know
I
what I'm
feel like
saying?
anybody could do something like that.
We could do that. We could do it right now.
Be in the mirror.
Shit. Yeah, fuck out of here, bro. But
be funny.
yeah, I thought that honestly, if we do a trend topic or whatever, it'll most likely be something that like we found funny, like ourselves. So like the Drake thing, the Drake POV, like you're at a party with Drake.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. So we was like, yeah, let's make our own touch to it. Which our own touch kind of like flopped a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but it was a thought that mattered. There's a very short video, but we had a lot we wanted to do in that video. We just didn't know how.
Yeah, but it was crazy because I went back to that video because you know I kind of stay off the videos now. Like when I first started, I was like, oh man, the views are going up, but now it's just kind of like I just kind of wait. But I went back to that video, and all of a sudden we had a whole bunch of likes and stuff like that. And I was like, where did all these people come from?
Yeah, that's dope.
Because I was like, last time it was like, what, 20 views? And then it went to like, all of a sudden, like 150, 200. And I was like, what the?
Yeah, I think everything is just going to take time and stuff. But the more original content we make, the more people will be drawn to our account, I think. Because then they'll be like, oh, we have so many videos to watch from them and it's all original. Versus like we just started. So like they're not going to stay with us after like one original video drop. Like they'll see that one video and acknowledge it, and then like they'll leave, but they won't follow or subscribe. So like we post a whole lot of content, and then they're like, now they could binge watch our shit like a TV series. So like that's kind of what we want to do. That's what our goal is, to make so much content that they could just watch us and like, you know, fuck with our personality. You know what I'm saying? So our personality is crazy, bro.
Like, I think we both have good personalities, you know. We're both genuine and stuff, you know. Like I don't mind helping people. He don't mind it. We kind of just try to stay as humble as possible. And at the end of the day, that's what matters. You know, you can't let people tell you otherwise or tell you how to be. You gotta be your own person.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, bro.
And with our personalities, we kind of just bring it together. And you know, I think we're both pretty funny guys. You know, so we figured why not just record our stuff.
Yeah, to be honest, like there's a lot of funny stuff, a lot of good stuff that happens behind the camera. And it got to the point where I'm just like, bro, we might as well just like record it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's just too much stuff that happens in a day whenever we're together outside doing something, and like something happens, or it's like the funniest thing in the world, and just it's endless funniness that goes on for like hours straight. And it's like if we had someone recording us, like bro, we could just be dropping these videos because it's fucking hilarious. Like it's just positive vibes and stuff, and like we kind of want to spread that too amongst like our watchers. Like is bring positivity and like a healthy media, and like stay away from all the negative stuff, you know. So we kind of just want you guys to feel at home when you watch this stuff, and you know, if you don't got no friends, like you got us, bro. You got us. Subscribe.
Always, you always got us.
We'll be here.
Keep the company.
We'll be talking about. Drop a comment, bro. Tell us what you want us to talk about. We'll do some research and talk about it. To be honest, you know, we can talk about anything. What's going on in Turkey is sad. The earthquake, over 60,000 people. Like a lot of people are passing away from there.
They did?
Yeah.
Nah, it's crazy because I actually haven't heard about that.
Yeah, like that's going on. There's a lot going on, bro. The train derailments, the chemicals in Ohio. Did you hear about that? Like the acid rain? How the Simpsons predicted.
I did hear about something about the Simpsons predicting something, but a lot of times I try to stay away from the news because it's also, again, the news is just a bunch of negative stuff. You know, they don't really put out the positive stuff of somebody doing, you know, this person saved this person saved this person. Oh no, it's this person attacked this person, and I don't know, just kind of, it's all negative stuff, you know. So yeah. I try to stay away from the news as much as possible.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is crazy what's going on over there, but yeah, bro, the acid rain thing. So like the Simpsons predicted that in one of their shows. It was like literally talking about acid rain and like these clouds forming and stuff from like the chemicals in the air, and that's what's going on in Ohio. Like those cloud formations, you haven't seen that at all? That's crazy.
No, I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah,
like so what? Crazy. So what? When it rains, what, and it touches somebody, what? It just stings.
It'll like, it has like a burning sensation. So like or it'll, so like whatever chemical it is mixing with that, I think what it can, like, it could like literally deteriorate like material. So like your car, like there was people's cars getting like fucked up.
So if it gets on you, better shower quickly, huh?
I don't know what's gonna happen, honestly.
You know,
I'm not a scientist, bro. I don't know what's going on. Like I just heard about it and I was like, oh, this might be fun to talk about. Let's talk about it. And then now he's asking me fucking doctor questions and shit. Like, bro, I didn't go to school. I should be asking you.
We got a whole computer. You better do your research.
I should be asking you these questions, bro. Like, you're the one in school.
I'm the one in school.
Shit.
Sometimes I feel like school is not even like it helps, but I don't know. It doesn't. I
feel like low key because he's a Marine, right? So you know. The Marine's IQ was mad low, so like even though he's in school right now,
at least I'm trying though. Like shit, at least I'm trying.
He's in school trying to like regain some IQ points and shit.
Again, I mean, hey, that's all I can do is try. Yeah. I mean, I've been passing, so it's a plus. You know, I got A's and B's, a couple C's, but C's good degrees, and that's also what my fiance always tells me. But
that's good.
Yeah. So, hey, maybe I'll get my degree one day.
Yeah, you will, bro.
Hopefully this blows up and then I can do this because this is actually what I enjoy doing. I love doing this stuff.
Word. He's honestly, like, so what are you studying right now? It's like, tell him what you're studying.
So I'm studying cybersecurity right now. And I mean, it can be pretty difficult, but I mean, it's kind of like a giant puzzle. So as you get into it, it's kind of fun. Like, but there's a lot of technological terms that, you know, are part of that, and who knows, people may understand, people might not, so I don't feel like really getting into all those terms right now.
But like, so like, what do you do as far as the web, like you make websites and stuff? Or
yeah, like I learned that last season, I think, because I started in fall, I believe, and I started learning like HTML, CSS, Python. What else did I learn? Learned a whole bunch of different like coding methods. Use Flogorithm.
That's dope. So like we can make low key. So whenever we get to the point where we can make merch, like DeMillyBros merch and stuff.
Hey, look now.
We could make our own website because of you.
So that's the thing, man. When I was actually doing like going through the class, I was actually pretty good at it, you know, and it was actually like it was fun because sometimes it got annoying, but when I've actually figured out like a code and it actually worked, I got like so excited because I was like, dang, it actually works, and I got a good grade. When I first started the class, you know, my grades were kind of low, but as I progressed through class, they were getting higher. Like my very first grade was probably like a 35. Next one was like a 55. Then I started getting like 70s, 80s, 90s. But anyway, I learned all that when I was in the class. Doesn't mean I remember it now that I'm out of the class.
Bruh, how you going? Yo, this kid. This is what I'm talking about, bro.
That's what I told
this is
you
what
about.
I'm talking about.
That's what we talking
That
about.
marine
School, like,
IQ.
it's good, but like it's something I would have to continue to do because yeah, I did learn how to do websites and stuff like that. But it was through like them giving me some like notes on a lab or whatever, and they just like,
so
hey,
honestly,
go do it.
honestly, if you save those notes, right? So save the notes, whatever is gonna be useful for you in your future. So our future in content creating, right? So like right now, I'm the one that's editing our videos. We have a videographer; she's recording for us. We'll edit everything. He'll shoot ideas, I'll shoot ideas, and I'll write them down, and then we'll meet up and like I'll kind of give him and the videographer a rundown. So like I'm kind of like also directing, or like we're directing together. But I do like most of the editing, and then he's gonna be fucking doing a lot of like technology stuff as far as like making websites and stuff like that. So like this guy right here, bro. This guy right here. Matter of fact,
I
bro.
gotta do my research again.
Yo, you kind of messed up, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
How did I mess up?
Because if you know how to make a website, you could have easily made a website where people could like how Linktree, like people link all their stuff.
Yeah.
So like you could have made a website to where like it's Linktree, but it also depending on how many people visit you or follow your like account, like kind of like Hoobie. Hoobie has like it you can go on Hoobie and it'll tell you who's the most trending or popular person on using Hoobie right now, and it'll like bring you to their page or whatever, and that'll get you like low key. That's like low key free advertising. You know what I'm saying? If you're like up there, and a lot of people visit
but
your
again,
link.
I would have
So,
to do my research on it again because it's been a couple months since I've done that.
yeah, so like I was gonna say, if you made like a website, not like like obviously not biting off of them, but like if you made a website to where like instead of like a link tree is kind of like honestly, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Matter of fact, instead of like a link tree, it'd be like a link tree but for videos. So like whatever video you want people to see, you just put those videos there. Right? Does that make sense? Nah, that doesn't make any sense. I'm dumb. Yeah.
What
I'm
are
dumb.
you smoking, bro?
Yeah, nothing, bro. I ran out of coffee.
I'm sitting there like trying to.
I ran out of coffee, bro.
I'm sitting there like looking at him. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, because it was. I was like, honestly, because like the more I thought about it, the more I was like, wait, you could just put your video thing in a link tree or whatever, and then it'll just bring you to the video itself. So I was like, yeah, that doesn't
speaking of
make sense.
Linktree, I don't know how that operates because I used to have like a Linktree account like 2 or 3 times, but I would like wait, like I'd hop back on it in like a week or so, and it'd say that my account got blocked or something like that. And I'm like, how did it get blocked? Like,
I don't know. I don't know about that one. Maybe just go on your email, put forgot password or whatever, or whatever, unlock account. I don't know. But basically, Linktree is like you put all of your accounts, add your link to the whatever, and then like you put your accounts there. Which honestly, there's this new one called Hoobie, which is kind of what I was explaining. Which low key is weird because like I had this idea before I even know Hoobie was a thing, and like obviously like that's why I was like fuck, like I was explaining basically what Hoobie does already. But it's just like it's this website. It's kind of like Linktree, but it's like um if you're the most famous content creator using Hoobie, or a lot of people click on your link, then like as long as people are going to your link and you're gaining like this mass amount, so kind of like Instagram, how it has like that analysis showing like 25,000 people viewed your account like today. It's kind of like that. If that many people view your account on Hubi today, then you're like getting free advertisement on Hubi. So whoever is like using Hubi could say like Hubi would be like, oh, this person is getting the most traction today, and then like you look at him and be like, oh, like why is he getting the most traction? And you go and click, and you go and click his name, and then now like now you found me. You know what I'm saying? Now you're subscribing to my account. I think that'd be pretty cool. So I think honestly we should probably hop on that. Put this stuff on. I might make one. But I did a little bit of research on it. But I still use Linktree currently. But I'm not sponsored by Hubi or anything, by the way. I'm just talking about them.
Yeah, maybe you'll get a sponsor out of it. Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
If we blow up one of these days,
they'd be like, oh. Or they could just be like, oh, that's free advertising.
Word. So let's talk about Call of Duty real quick, bro.
Call of Duty, yeah.
Yo, this new update they have, bro, with like DMZ, that new map. Oh my god, bro, that shit's hard as hell, bro. It's
good. We played like yesterday.
Yeah, we played yesterday, but that shit was
a lot smaller though.
It's a smaller map, and it's like low key. I thought it was operators that was smoking us, but it was the computer, bro. Like on Al Mazrah, like that big city map.
Yeah.
That one, like the computer, are not as hard as the ones that we're fighting on the smaller map. The smaller map, it feels like we're fighting Delta Team, like fucking 6. You know what I'm saying? Like Rainbow 16, like but computer version. Like they're just fucking us up, and it pisses me off because like it's easy to find good loot on that map. Like you'll find like a 3-plate armor vest, like everything you need on that map. And then once you're about to exfil, is you getting washed by the computer because there's like nowhere to breathe or go. And then they have like 10,000 juggernauts in like one little section. Like
yeah, we got ambushed one time.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
I teamed up with what's their name? I teamed up with like 6 guys. So like you know how you could team up on DMZ. I teamed up with these guys, and there's 6 of us in total, and we're all getting washed, and like only 2 of us exfilled. Only out of 6, only 2 of us exfilled because we all died. And the juggernauts, it was like juggernaut back to back to back. We're calling airstrikes. We're doing everything we can to escape, and we couldn't escape. Like I was so mad, bro. I had everything, lost everything. Played
and
again,
it's foggy too, so it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, for real. Like I had everything, lost everything. Started over, had everything, lost everything. Every time I get everything, and it just like if I have a 2-plate armor vest, I'm good. I can exfil. 3-plate armor vest, it's like they know I have a 3-plate armor vest and they don't want me to go nowhere.
See, he said the key word lost. Don't be on his team, all right? If you're trying to make it out alive,
bro. Listen, most of the time I make it. Most of the time I exfil. All right, my exfil stats is like I don't know, but
not
it's positive.
Better than the ones that when he died.
It's definitely in the positive somewhere. My KD positive, probably not, but it's positive in my head though. I feel like it's positive personally. But yeah. And then so yeah, DMC, bro, that game mode is pretty dope.
I'll tell you one game mode that I found out that I'm garbage at, man. The freaking Warzone Battle Royale.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute garbage. Like it was funny because I blew some dude up, but it's just like when I was in there, I was getting shot out of the sky and everything. I was like, bro, screw this. I'm going back to playing online.
Bro, so yesterday I played one game of Battle Royale, and it was like Play Resurgence or something like that. That's what some weird event game mode. But it was like a team of like 6 of us, or 5 or 6 of us, I think. I can't remember. But and there's a whole bunch of other squads. That's like 5 to 6 of them of their squads, and the circle gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So you keep like regenerating, like respawning, but then at a certain once the circle is like at a certain size, then you can't respawn anymore. But there was like 6 of us and like random dudes, or like 5 of us, random dudes. I just joined them, and then we're just all like, oh yeah, like we never played this. None of us played that game mode before. It was like some new event that just put up yesterday. None of us played this game mode before. We're just all like, yeah, we're just trying it out because we just saw it, whatever. And we're playing, and we won the whole thing. Like on our first go, we just won. And then we're like, yo, let's do that again. Like that was pretty dope. Like it's crazy how we just won our first go and we didn't even know what was going to happen. And then the game froze, so we couldn't play with each other anymore. It was like Call of Duty did some Messed up shit, bro. Like
that was crazy because yesterday I was supposed to play with 3 friends, man, and we played. Well, me and my other buddy, because my one friend that was supposed to play with us, he texts us. He's like, "Oh crap, I gotta download the game, or I gotta update the game." We were like, "How long is that gonna be?" He said, "It says 6.5 hours," and we were like, "Bro, you ain't playing today." I was like, "What the hell?" It was one big update, so it was just like 2 people, man. And that's when we start playing battle royale. We would actually we would get down pretty low, but ultimately, we weren't number 1. We kept dying, dude. So
yeah, that's funny. It'd be
and then
funny.
then they kept freezing as well. Like for some reason, the connection, we lost connection like 2 or 3 times. Like what the hell? And it was like saying the connection to the host.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's like if I feel like Call of Duty has like some weird shit like where if you're a bunch of randoms playing together online and you're doing really good, it'll make your game freeze on purpose to like split you guys up. I personally feel like that's what they're doing because there's no way we had a perfect squad and then they just made us all split up like that.
Activision, Infinity War, and all them. They're gonna show up at your door now. They'll be like, "Oh, he's on to us. Gotta get rid of him."
Yeah, bro. Look, don't come for me. Don't come for me. I really don't got much, all right? So don't come for me. Unless y'all are giving out sponsors. You know what I'm saying? If you sponsor us, bro, I'm telling you right now, we will blow up somehow, some way. We are going to blow up. We will. I got a lot of ideas, and we could talk about these ideas, but you invest in us, and we're going up there. We're gonna make it. Same way you invested into all these other guys, and they blew up. It's the same way we're gonna blow up. Because this is what we want to do. We're not just some randoms that's doing this for like the time being. Like we're actually, this is a job. Like we're clocked in right now. I clock out in 2 hours.
Yeah, in 2 hours.
I didn't realize how early it was, honestly.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Not bad. Time's going by slow, which is good. But yeah, man. Freaking. Oh, let's talk about what kind of new movies have you seen? Yeah, what kind of new movies have you seen lately?
Wakanda Forever, bro. That movie was wild.
You said Wakanda Forever? What's that about?
Black Panther. The fuck?
Oh my!
Yo,
no, mind.
He about to come for me, bro. I'm out here. I don't even know where I'm in Hillbilly Nation right now. You see the wooden behind me, bro? We in a cabin in the woods somewhere, bro. You about to kill me?
Freaking
that's chill.
Funny. Nah, but I watched Kingsman. That was a good one. My fiance got me onto that one. You should check that one out.
Yeah, Kingsman is dope. I watched it.
Oh, you have seen it?
Yeah.
That was pretty. That was a pretty good movie.
Black Panther. So Black Panther is Marvel, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
I've seen Black Panther. You just said something like Wakanda Forever, and it didn't cross my mind.
It's called Wakanda Forever, but bro, that movie was crazy because they had like some blue people coming out of the water, and they almost look like mermaids, but like they're not mermaids.
They were like 2.02.
Yeah, like some Avatar, and it's crazy, bro, because there's like a whole conspiracy on the Avatar movie itself, with like the blue people and like how they look, and like there's like evil spirits that like claim to look like that or whatever, or like people that have like weird DMC dreams because they're obviously tripping, be seeing shit like that, and like they will look like them. So I think it's crazy, and then like now like Wakanda Forever and like these blue people coming out of the water, like. Are blue people living in the water, bro? Like, are we having
Dude,
like, what's going on?
We still haven't explored like any of the ocean, man. Ever know what's going on down there? They always like finding new fish and stuff like that. That's why I'm kind of scared of the water. But I mean, I'll go into it. But
I feel like they just saying that because I don't know, bro. I feel like we explored everything on this planet that we needed to explore, and then we weren't accessed a certain body, like this specific part of the ocean we weren't allowed to access that, maybe so like because of another civilization, so they just put like on the map all water, but it's really like some secret hidden shit there, like smack in the middle, because like, bro, spin the globe around and it's straight water, bro. No islands, no land, just straight water.
Yeah.
There has to be some shit in the middle of that, bro. There has to be.
Let's go out on an adventure.
No.
Let's go and check it out.
Yeah, you go check that out, bro. You go check that out. Do you bring the camera with you? Pretend it's me, because I'm gonna be live streaming. I watch it on live stream.
Yeah. Be like, look at this dumbass.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, my black ass could never, bro. And y'all thinking like, oh, look at my skin complexion. Nah, I'm black, bro. Puerto Rican and black. Fuck out of here.
That's
Shit.
funny. But
yeah.
you never. I mean, there could be stuff. I know there's some stuff that it's illegal to look like kind of be on or go to. I saw that on when I don't know, I forget. Like I was doing research on something, and like there's something called like the Snake Island, and there's a whole bunch of different locations that humans aren't allowed to go to. It's illegal, apparently.
Yeah,
because they're dangerous and stuff.
There's this another like you heard about the Amazon people, like that civilization or whatever, where it's like a whole like people that's like they haven't advanced in technology. They don't have no technology, I don't think, at all. They just use like wooden arrows and sticks and stuff. And like there was a story on it, old story. Everybody that's watching this probably knows. But basically it was this guy on a boat. He takes a boat to this island, meets these people, whatever, and like they're all cool. So they bring two people back to our land, two of their native people back to our land. These people get really sick at our land, probably because we have like all these shots and stuff like that. So like their immune systems aren't as strong as ours. So we brought them back to their land. They died, and then they ended up wanting us to stay away because they thought that we killed them. That was an attack on their people. I think something like that. And then another guy wanted to go back and like try to talk to them again and like kind of give them Bible or whatever, kind of like talk religion on them. And then they went and just straight killed him. You know, so and they killed him by bow and arrow and stuff, and it's crazy. And there's like if you look on Google Maps and like look at this island, it's like off India, I think. Like near there. There's like a really giant shipwreck. So I think that's where they get their metal from, like their arrow, their spears and stuff. Is from that giant shipwreck on the island. It's pretty crazy.
It's crazy what kind of like what's out there though. Like think about what's 21st century, and there's people out there that don't do technology or anything like that. And I mean, just going back to the old times.
Where none of us would survive. None of us. I mean, I'm surviving, bro. Fuck out of here, bro.
I mean, honestly, I could survive. I could survive without a phone or anything like that.
I could survive that. Sure.
Yeah, I could definitely probably survive that too. Because I don't really like. I've lost my phone so many times, and it's just like, all right, I guess I'll just have to go get like a warranty on it or whatever. Like I don't really need my phone.
Nah,
like
bro.
that.
Remember when my son threw your phone in the water in the pool?
That was crazy. That was crazy.
He threw both our phones in the pool, bro. I was mad as hell, bro. I just got this girl's number, bro.
Yeah. I was now that I was kind of mad about that. Not the fact that it was just the fact that why did you son throw our phones in the water, man?
Bro, so like literally is what happened, right? We go to the pool, whatever, regular hangout guy shit, whatever. This girl comes. I mean, had the craziest yammers, right? The yammers is wild. Anyways,
I can't do anything. I'm engaged.
Yeah. But anyways, to me, the yammers was wild. I've been single for 2 years, so I could talk like that. Anyways, I'm like, damn, like we start talking to this chick or whatever. She's pretty cool, and then like we get her number, and then we put our phones back like by the chairs, and my son is kind of just like doing his thing or whatever. So I'm talking to this girl, and then like I look up and like because my son kept calling, he's like, Daddy, look. And we both look, and we're like, "What's up?" And he had both our phones in his hand, like this.
And how old is your kid again?
He's like this. Wait, hold on, I'm trying to like not drop this thing. He has the phones in his hand. He's like, "Daddy, look!" And we're like, "What?" He's like, and it throws it just straight, like doesn't even like give us a chance to stop him. Throws it in the pool. So that was the end of that. My phone stopped working, and I never seen that girl again. And yeah, so it must have been like God telling him to throw the phone in the pool because she's not worth my time. and there you go.
Hey,
So,
it could be, man.
and I'm still single.
But
Any
for some
ladies,
reason, like
takers?
it took about a day, but my phone started working again, man. I tried the whole rice thing and everything, and like it wasn't working at first, man. It started cutting out, but then the next day, it just came back on. I was like, oh dang! I thought I was about to have to get a whole nother replacement, man.
Yeah, my phone stopped working. I had the iPhone 11, so now I got the 14. It's like a reason to upgrade, better quality.
Yeah, it is actually pretty good quality, man.
Yeah, I need like a nice, like we got to get like a real nice camera, bro, for like my fitness. I want to do fitness vlogs. My first fitness vlog was kind of cringy, a little bit. There was a lot of bullshit in the beginning. It was more like a day in a life, because I'm trying to introduce myself so you guys know who I am if you're watching. But at the same time, it's like at this point, I might as well just put like, interesting content now and then talk about myself later, because you guys don't really give a fuck about us until like we start popping off. I'm assuming that's how it works. So
ain't nobody
yeah, we're just gonna have to be interesting. Be interesting, bro.
Be interesting.
Do something cool now.
My name's Millie,
And I'm Demi.
and we're gonna come to you again with our next podcast. All right.
Yeah.